Anyway, sorry, Danny.
Fun fact about Danny. Absolutely despise this conversation.
You don't like fart humor?
Hate it.
You really
Hate
don't?
it.
Some people hate
we
it.
have in my house a no discussion policy of such things.
Really?
Hate it. Like grosses me out.
Look behind you.
I won't even look.
Look to your right.
My
Dogs I've gotten accustomed to, but
Yeah! Woo!
They're idiots, coastal idiots, coastal idiots, coastal idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in LA,
Two verbose weirdos.
talking all day. Can't tell if they like each other. It's a couple sister brother.
Doesn't even really matter anyway.
They're idiots, coastal idiots.
This episode contains a sketch that is best experienced in video format. Enjoy, idiots.
Everybody, welcome to another episode of Coastal Idiots. It's me, Shane Torres, and my sidekick, Katherine Blanford, is here.
Sidekick my fucking ass.
Well, you're.
You ever seen a sidekick look
two
like
of my
this?
very favorite comics, Matthew Broussard and Danny Jolles, are here, coast to coast. We have one from each coast.
Yay.
They're
Yeah,
the,
we do. This is perfect.
the coastal brilliance.
Yeah.
You guys, that's
what they say about us.
yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And we're talking
We're just two
adolescence this episode. So tell us where your adolescence is. I spent time in your adolescence place.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys were both Jews in the South.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another podcast
Virginia.
title.
Yeah.
You were.
Oh, it's actually a very well researched book that 7 people have bought.
Yes.
Juice in the Great American South.
Intertwining
studied
stories
that.
like Magnolia.
Yeah.
But you grew up around other Jews.
Yes and no.
Oh.
I was born in New Jersey, but I left before I could make memories.
Yeah.
Then I moved to
Yeah.
Corpus Christi,
Whoa.
which I was a minority by virtue of being white. So it was already weird enough being
It's very Latino, very black.
Latino, and I went to a magnet school where they put the magnet students into the lowest scoring school, which ended up being the kind of lowest socioeconomic for middle school. So that was the public school portion wasn't as diverse.
You know what's so funny is like, you know what's weird about the poor school's math team?
Yeah. The NFL draft.
Crushing it.
That is so. The NFL
so funny
drafted
'cause
magnet
Yeah, so
schools.
you stick a bunch of Asians and Jews into a school
Yeah.
of like hardened,
like tough
poverty.
kids. You don't have the best
Hilarious.
opportunities.
Yes.
Yes.
And the tension was like a reality show levels. Like we would have our own classes for the magnet program, but we'd share PE, and I was grabbed by the throat and like thrown to the floor, like just because someone wanted to bully me and like shoved around a bit. I looked up like a backup singer for Hanson. Like I was like a little kid with like long blonde hair.
I saw Hanson 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa,
legit.
did you?
In Chicago, they were at Riot Fest. They got booked, and John Stamos came out and did Mbop with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like John
What?
Stamos played Riot Fest. There was this thing with Riot Fest. It's like a punk festival that they previewed this line of like 12 years ago that Jesse and the Rippers, which was his band on Full House, that they booked them for it, and people went ape shit, and it just kept turning into this big thing, and John Stamos kept chiding them and getting them to do stuff, and then he wrote this crazy list of demands. They're like, it was just like, I want a 12-foot sculpture of me made out of butter, and like, yeah, the founder of the festival, Riot Mike, has to get a tattoo of my band on his arm, and then Riot Mike was like, done, and the next thing you see is just a picture of the tattoo on his arm, and they like. And he came out and he did it. Like, he was like, it was so fun. He played with the Beach Boys. And then he like, yeah.
That's so cool.
Hanson.
Yeah.
Dude, they're still doing well.
I don't know if they are. When I saw
They have a cult following.
That's for
Right?
sure.
And for child stars, they've stayed very much on the straight and narrow.
Yes, they're
You don't see a
very
lot.
straight
Yeah.
and
That's
narrow.
true.
I
Very
do
straight
think
and
the
narrow.
lead singer, he seemed to have a little bit of a beer face. Like, not like whatever. Like, that's the that's the pint calling the kettle a keg, but like, but he definitely had like I was just like, oh, this dude's like, kind of like Axl Rose like post like spaghetti incident level of like booziness and stuff. Yeah,
I
Like,
had a friend
he had like a
that
bandana and glasses on, and everything.
was she? Yeah, she was in Atlanta, and she dropped out of high school to follow Hanson around. They had a cult following.
Like
of
she like
girls.
But that's when they were at their height.
Yeah, but
How's their cult
She
now?
dropped out of high school for
she
it.
dropped out of high school for a
Not here to
song
argue.
for an onomatopoeia song.
No,
She dropped out of high school for an onomatopoeia song.
Certainly, a one-hit wonder band. Not even.
Yeah.
Did they have another bop?
Yeah.
Just they had the
Also, when you look up the lyrics of
Throw that away. Throw that away.
it's so sad.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked up the lyrics of Mbop?
Only one or two will last.
It's like a really sad song about how relationships, even good relationships, never last.
Wither, yeah.
Yeah, and like the sadness that like good relationships doesn't mean that they were bad relationships, but they always end.
Oh.
It's so sad, and it's just girls like
It's so funny because that sounds like an Elliott Smith kind of like mo for a song.
What it is just a bunch of girls screaming who have no idea what they're saying, which is how I learned
It's
lyrics.
crazy that people can misinterpret art. My favorite, like I keep saying this, but my favorite is when I see a cop with the Punisher logo on it. You're like, well, this guy like famously hated the police.
His entire existence is actually based on you guys being bad at your job. That's the character.
Job security.
Like, let's just keep the music. Let's keep the politics out of Rage Against the Machine.
I've heard that one.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Yeah,
That's so funny.
What, Danny? You were Virginia. What part of Richmond?
Northern Virginia.
Okay,
Fairfax County.
Fairfax County.
Yeah.
Beautiful area.
Love it.
Lovely
Loved it.
place, but not a lot of Jews where I grew up.
How many Confederate flags?
Per capita.
Well, so definitely when I was a kid, there was definitely just because.
Also explain to the people who own Confederate flags what per capita means.
Yes. We don't put that seasoning on our eggs.
Yeah.
Well, Virginia is so into its history. Virginia, you do a whole year of Virginia history, and they love it.
The Southeast in general, I think. Like Southern's, any state that was part of the Confederacy has they're very proud of it, but they're never that ashamed of it. It's like,
not at all. Oh, I remember they were like, I remember being taught like did you know Robert E. Lee hated slavery? He only fought for the South because he loved Virginia that much. That's how great, like they would say it like that.
I'm sure the Pilgrims actually sat down with the Native Americans too.
They're like, no, if you really read into his stuff, that's not what he was saying.
Because I don't think he owned a plantation. I don't think he owned land. I think he was very much, but it was like, that was their pride, was like, but he fought
so
for
you
the
can
South.
do, like they're trying to be like, since he did not own a large amount of land, he would not have owned people. And then therefore, he didn't like slavery. They're making these three kind of jumps.
Virginia loves Virginia history.
And then you can also just be like, well, he led the side that was for slavery.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they go, it got out of control, is what they say. I went to South Carolina and lived 4 blocks away from the Capitol in Columbia when they tore down when they finally took down the Confederate flag and the Robert E. Lee statue. It was there when I was in college, and it was a big riot when they took it down. Like I'm saying, like they, and I would have friends that had framed pictures of Robert E. Lee in their house, and I remember like getting in fights, being like, "That's such a statement you're making," and they're like, "No, you don't understand. Like I'm not a racist. Like it's just like he built where we live."
They have the whole. It's actually not racist too, because it's our history. I've heard that case 1,000 times, and you really get into because like Virginia,
your history is racist,
but the history is so beautiful. The problem is like you go around Virginia, it's like one, you have all these plantations and these gorgeous like Mount Vernon, you have Monticello, you have all these places you gotta visit. They actually are really interesting. You have all these fields that you'll go to.
It's a stunning state. It's
a
fucking
stunning state, and you'll go to these fields, and there's like somebody there who's like, now in this field, 2 million people died. And you're like, cool. And they like walk you through these battles because the whole Civil War is fought in Virginia, basically.
Yeah.
That's where it was fought.
Richmond was the head of the Confederacy. Like it was the capital of the Confederacy.
But it was right on the line is basically where they were fighting, which is right on Virginia, baby.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of good
That's my way to die.
One of my favorite things about like towns like Richmond and the like they have like these guys who are like, this guy is the gnarliest, filthiest, roughest looking redneck I've ever been. But he got into punk rock, and he's like, actually, you like expect him to vote one certain way. He never wears sleeves, and then he's just like, actually, you're being fucking stupid, and here's why. When has it ever been a good time for black people in this country? Like you're like, how? All right, guy with dip in his mouth.
I find that more and more. Yeah, that when you get surprised by a political assumption, it goes that way. Does it ever go the other way? Do you ever see a blue-haired liberal who's like, well, life begins at conception?
I am sure, but I think she's the zany woman at a church. You know, like she's like,
oh, you're right.
Like if you come to church, you're like, oh, I see you're wearing a band shirt. You gotta meet Margaret. You know, like she's like their conversion for artist specialist.
Yes.
Yeah. It's, well, you know what I call it? It's the motorcycle people.
Mm-hmm.
It's tatted up motorcycle people because you're like, you're going hard on either side, but I can't tell.
Right.
Yeah.
Motorcycle people are so they're extreme, but they can, you know, it depends.
Yeah, the alternative style in general.
Yeah, like there's motorcycle people in Oregon and there's motorcycle people in Daytona.
Yeah.
Yes, and they do look alike.
Have you heard of the in Portland has the anti-racist skinheads
Yes.
who
Yeah,
start brawls?
Sharps.
Is that it? Yeah.
It's skinheads against racial profiling. Is like yeah, like that's what I mean. This is like it's been a thing for eons. And
I love a good acronym.
Do you guys
buddy.
know like how how it started? Skinheads. It was a labor movement.
I look like I would.
People would come over and work in these like textile factories and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And a lot of them were from the Caribbean, long dreads and stuff. But it wasn't safe for them to work around machinery like that with hair like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they would shave their heads, and it's a solidarity movement. I mean, I'm sure there was still plenty of racist shit going on, but like Englishmen would shave their heads, and it was like part of their union folk. Like it's
God, they gotta
and then
be-
it became co-opted by
I was
like.
gonna say they must be devastated with what happened.
Yes.
They must be devastated.
How much?
Like,
How much?
this is like Robert E. Lee. It got out of control.
It got out of control.
Okay, it wasn't where you
supposed to.
started.
It wasn't
Isn't
supposed
it
to
weird
get-
how extremes like that flip so suddenly? Because with comedy, you rely on those extremes. Like I used to do a joke about how liberal Austin is, and it served me well for years. And now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Austin is notable for its influx of conservatives.
Yes. Yeah.
In a heartbeat, that joke makes me sound old and irrelevant.
Yes.
Oh.
But it's like there's also this like there's influx of conservative. That's what is recent. You know, and like
Yes.
there is still this like gum of people.
Sure,
from
you could.
But yeah, but I
you
understand
could
like in the
inspect nuance.
topical like algorithmic sense, it
Yes.
does not make like.
Yeah.
Can I ask you if you each have? I wanted to ask like since we're trying to stay on the adolescence theme just a touch.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. We did it wrong.
Reprimand
Actually, I wanted to
him.
go
It's so
More.
funny if your voice cracked.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry about that.
how often were you guys invited to churches? Like,
did you
and
go?
like, and you're
Oh.
like, oh, I'm Jewish, and people will be like, what's that? Yeah.
So, I mean, because I just remember being so jealous because I had this tiny little synagogue, Northern
Yeah.
Virginia Hebrew congregation. Shout out, and it's tiny there because there's not a lot of Jews in my area.
When it gets regional like that, and it's not like New York
Yes.
City, and you're like southeastern Missouri's like
Yes.
largest,
Yes, it
largest
is for
synagogue.
all
You're
of
like,
Northern Virginia.
It equates to size. It's like when you're going to like northeastern Mississippi State, and you're like, that is a
Yes.
commuter school at best.
So we had a Northern Virginia Hebrew
commuter synagogue.
You're playing each other almost every weekend. There's
Yeah.
not enough teams in
for sure. But then
the
like
synagogue league.
the church was one, there were so many, they were so big. Two, there was like cotillion. There was all these things that would
Brother.
happen that I was like, man, I wish I was invited to that.
Yeah.
But I also was a loser, so I don't think I got invited a ton, but I was very jealous of, because these kids would come back from the weekend and they would be like,
Yeah.
we all did this fun thing, we all did that thing. Oh, it's the sleepover at the church this weekend. And it was like, oh, I'm different.
Yeah. You couldn't do Young Life,
I ain't built
right?
like that.
Can't do
Couldn't
any of
do
those.
Young Life?
No, my mom was very like, you have to. And then the school, we had no Jews. So like Yom Kippur, like that's the one day that she was like, he has to have off on Yom Kippur. Every year, it is not a holiday that Virginia Public Schools recognized. Every year,
Fucking
she
nuts.
would just be like, can you not put a test on this day? It is the one day he has to miss. One, I would never get perfect attendance at the end of the year. I was never given perfect
I
attendance.
love that this is
I still hold on to this grudge.
like that. Whoever got perfect attendance? I like
Whatever-
relish
I
the
was
day.
Schumacher.
Did your mother ever go like,
Ashley
did your
Schumacher
mother
got
go,
an
he'll
award
be
for
here
perfect
on
attendance for
Christmas?
5 years.
That's the
5 years
saddest-
perfect
Shut up.
attendance.
That
And I
would've been
still
a better
remember
Yeah, yeah.
who does
Saddest
that.
childhood.
Ashley
Saddest
Schumacher.
childhood.
5 years perfect attendance. It's the end of elementary school. They gave her an award. Shout out, Ashley, for perfect attendance all 5 years.
You spent most of your childhood in school. How sad.
I
How
mean,
sad, Ashley.
Hey,
we would take a day off.
Is she a senator now or something? like that.
She's
That's the
doing
thing.
great.
Well, you know when you like,
I bet
you,
she's not. She doesn't have a lot of sun damage on her face. I bet you that. I bet she
She- her
loves
skin looks
staying
good.
indoors.
I bet you
recess
COVID
was
changed her
worst
perspective.
subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think like I remember I went to a community like a city college my first year after high school, And by the second semester, there were so many people that I knew that were just back at, like, had just washed out. And I was like, God damn it, Krisha, what are you doing here? Yeah. She was like, you were like the it girl. She did fine.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
She still.
No, I mean, it was just weird. And it wasn't even her. But like, it was like, there were people like, that guy made good grades. You knew he was going to, like, you found out he was going to go to, like, a good state school at the very least. And then you're like, oh, he got out of the house, cut loose, and was not prepared at all to live in the world without supervision. Yes,
I almost went through that. I had a real like.
Oh, really?
I should have gone through that.
And then I like just stopped a little, but then I was still so afraid. I'm such a like rule follower.
Okay, wait. What do you mean you almost went through what?
Well, like, so I didn't drink or go to any parties or anything until college.
And when it's sprung on you suddenly, all of the discipline you had, all of the schoolwork you were good at, suddenly you're like, well, why would I do that if I could go finger someone tonight?
Yeah. Right.
And also,
I'm
like,
finally
drink beer
with these things.
and
I'm
be
finally
socially
having
accepted.
for the first time because we were.
Catherine, you look hungry at them.
I cannot believe you guys actually didn't drink. Did you have sex in high school?
No, I wasn't invited to drink.
I
wanted to drink and no one invited me to.
I didn't have a girl kiss me in high school except for summer camps. I was a disgusting little loser.
What?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Same.
But, yeah.
You know what's so crazy about
summer camp? Thank goodness.
It served you well because I've met both your wives.
Yeah.
Yeah, both foxes.
We're both
you both
punching
look
out.
good, like,
It took a while.
But
Well, but are you? I say every time, I'm like, you and Laura look like a just beautiful couple.
Yeah.
I would say me and Jess, it is just
223, 200
problem.
long course breaststroke.
You guys look like the toppers on top of the cake.
Yes. Yeah, it's so nice.
Oh my God, I just realized that.
Good joke.
Yeah.
I used to say we look like the couple in a herpes commercial.
So who had the joke that you guys look like the picture that's in the frame when you buy it?
Someone's probably done that joke.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's less with you.
Sure, but I still
But
feel
me
very...
and Jess, it is like a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
she's
your wife
gorgeous.
is like, she's a stunner. But like, you do look good now, man. You really do. Like,
I'm getting better.
yeah,
I'm getting.
But that also speaks to the quality of your act and humor.
Yeah. Listen, I've always said people. I say, let me tell you something. I'm a
Matthew,
charmer.
he's getting by on these looks for years.
Benjamin Button attractiveness.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
But I was. You're
Yeah.
Careful what you're saying. You're listening.
Well, men can surprise you. Sometimes men who are good looking through their 20s, it can start to like fade really rapidly.
We were just talking about this. I say, like, so many guys I know now look so much better than they did when they were at their, like, where they had the potential to look their best.
Yes.
I feel like you probably look dialed in most of your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Matthew.
Through my 20s.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's fading. I'm the one who I'm like, oh, we peaked.
Not fast enough.
Yeah, like, seriously. Catherine, sit next to Matthew.
Come on down to where Danny lives.
The podcast name changes. Like, welcome back to the troll hole with Danny and Shane.
I don't think I might have a Patrick Dempsey arc. I might have.
I think you'd probably be all right. I don't know if I have a Patrick Dempsey arc myself, but I think it's going to be better than, like, I look at me and, like, when I was like 23 and I just moved to Portland, and I'm just like, have the biggest jeans and a Bob Marley hoodie on.
Yeah,
you can fix guys can fix it with style.
Yeah.
You can just have good hair and ugly faces, man, and women will just see the hair.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're just tall.
What?
If you're just tall.
Tall also help. There's a comedy duo, and I won't name them this because this is too mean to one of them. But there used to be a handsome one,
Laurel and
and a less attractive one, and now it's like just slowly over time, just kind of switch. You're like, oh, is he kind of more?
You're going to tell me who this is
afterwards? Yeah, not stand up.
It's bumping mics, and I don't know which one is the more.
I like bald Jeff Ross. I really think he looks good.
He does look
It
good.
is the better Jeff Ross.
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah, we go.
Do church.
Wait,
I
want to know where you went to college first. Where did you?
I went to NYU.
Which is
Where'd you go?
I went to Rice, which was for me. I went to a private high school of like real fratty. Everyone's good looking, very charming, rich families. You know my high school. Its reputation. I'm not lying about its reputation of being a very waspy place.
When I graduated. Well, I hung out with kids from that high school in college, and then moved to Atlanta and hung out with them then. And since I've been in comedy, don't really communicate with him anymore.
And there's not much common ground.
Yes. Yeah, correct.
it's a simpler existence from where I stand. I mean, they can look at me however they want. But
He's like the kind of people who name their kid like Ingrid and Bliss. Like
they would name their kids after notable streets in Atlanta
because
those streets were named after their family.
Truly?
Chandler Road.
Yes.
Was someone's last name, and then they only had daughters, and those daughters lost that last name to maidendom, and then they're going to name their son Chandler or daughter Chandler to remind people that we're that family. Yeah. That's a real thing.
There are 3 names I'm trying so hard not to say right now. I have 3. No, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've gotten in too many arguments. But not only names, but buildings and hospitals and government buildings.
I'll name names since this is public record. There was a very handsome guy and a very nice guy. He was really one of the cooler people there. Asa Candler, beautiful blue eyes, jet black hair, and I just knew him as just a guy on the football team. And I was walking through the Coca-Cola Museum, and they have this video playing on loop. And right as I turned a corner, the bottling rights for Coca-Cola was sold to Asa Candler's the first in 1908. And he's Asa Candler the 5th or the 7th or something.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. These are people who have a relative that's a bust in a government building somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It is weird when you hang out with someone who is as part of a legacy family like that, or like a political dynasty. Like they're like when you're like 20 and you're like, what the fuck are you doing at this party? Like you're like why are you?
I'll do you one better. Why are you doing open mics?
Yeah.
Your dad's a billionaire.
Yeah.
We all know one.
Tim Dillon already knows this, but I can name 3.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
3. I used to work in finance. I know fewer billionaires through finance.
I argue I respect some of those comics a lot.
Here we go.
Because I say they could have not done this.
Danny needs funding for his sitcom.
They could have not done this.
I do agree with you in
a recurring role. Their dad was okay.
Like when people talk about nepotism in comedy, and just like people being rich, I'm like, well, yeah, we all know like Julia Louis-Dreyfus was like a shipping heiress or something like that. But it's not like she's not the best sitcom actor we've ever had.
For sure.
Could have made a lot of money in a lot easier ways.
Yes. But my point being is like Bruce Willis and Demi Moore have daughters. Like nobody's like dying over their like talent is still going to win out for some people.
There's still a threshold to exceed.
Some people get shit they don't deserve.
Listen, I'll and I've never met the man, but I will say at any time people are like nepotism doesn't exist, I'm always like, check out Chet Hanks' IMDb page. Chet Hanks has never not worked.
Yeah.
Chet Hanks has never not worked. Chet Hanks, the rapper lunatic, has never not worked.
He's always in stuff.
He's always in stuff.
What can I say?
I don't blame Tom Hanks for loving. I don't blame him for loving his kid enough to do that. Though. You know, like.
God,
well, it's weird how artists I really, really respect, and like this person has had an incredible career and is a good person by all accounts and has made nothing but good decision. And then they have a kid and they're like, oh, I'm going to make my kid the worst person ever.
It's not their fault. What if it's not their fault? What if the kid is just
money
is
just
say, hey,
rotten.
There's so many. We know.
Money and access with children is like such a crazy thing to give. Like
you see what struggling did for you. You see what struggling did for you. I'll say Will Smith. Hopefully, I'll never work with him and have to eat these words. But like Will Smith struggled and came from nothing, and that's why he's good at what he does, at everything he does. And then he has a kid, and he's like, I'm going to pay for his I'm going to pay for everything, so he never has to work for anything. Like, but you know. What would happen if you just said, I'm not going to help you, go figure it out yourself?
And that's also like his brand and his message. Like early on in his career was Will Smith was like, he would go on like late night shows and tell stories about how his dad made him build like a brick wall for their house or something.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we got that done. You know, like, and he's like so charming. I did a show with him. Got canned by the pandemic.
I remember when you were doing
you were part of that. I remember I just remember on Instagram when everybody started posting pictures with Will Smith.
I got so many texts from comics and like Comedy Central executives and be like, why are you hanging out with Will Smith?
It was like
I owed them an explanation.
I used to think he was so cool.
But you did owe us all an explanation. You did. When I saw the pictures on Instagram,
tell me in your mind like why the explanation.
Why the fuck is everyone hanging out with Will Smith? I said in my room alone. Why the fuck is everyone hanging out with Will Smith? You did owe us all an explanation. You're not gonna
I know it's not the borders are taking $50,000.
Danny, you are the keeper of everyone's honest thoughts.
I try.
You've had everyone's real thoughts before.
I try to be. I try to be someone who sits around and I say, what's going on?
Yeah, you really are. You're the keeper of everyone's darkestness.
Why don't we do?
I love this darkestness.
Why don't we do a quick break and we'll do Mary Fight Ken and then we'll do voicemails.
Shane, what are you doing? Dude, the fucking car. I made a weird noise. Check this out. Let's show you. Come on.
January 29th and 31st, I will be in Charlotte,
Hey everyone,
North
this is
Carolina.
Shane. These are my last dates for the year on the road. December 11th through the 13th, I'll be in Baltimore, Maryland at the Fort. December 18th through the 20th, Wits End Comedy Club in Charleston, South Carolina, home of that murder fan. I'll be back in Portland, Oregon, the 26th through the 28th at my old home club, Helium Comedy Club. Get your tickets now, www.punchup.live/Shane Torres, and you just got to sign up for that email list, and I'll come straight to you. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, I'm excited to announce I'm hosting a new podcast hosted by some of my favorite bros. Check it out.
Hey idiots, it's your girl KB, and you know I'm on the road. Come see me on tour. Coming up, we've got December 26th through 28th. I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona. Ha ha ha! Bring your presents. Give them to me. January 16th through 17th, I'll be in Fort Collins, Colorado. January 23rd through 24th, I will be in Janesville, Wisconsin. January 29th through 31st, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. See you out there, toodles!
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm introing this one because this is my game.
Catherine shows a lot of energy for the things she thinks of.
All right, we're back and we're playing a game called Marry, Fight, Kin. Everybody's going to have a chance to introduce 3 people in their lives. We're going to keep them anonymous, but they're going to give a brief description of these people, and then we're just going to have to decide who out of these people they want to marry, fight, and who's the kin. And then they'll let us know what the real answers are. Yeah. Should I go first?
Yeah.
I know this was supposed to be adolescence, but this is from all different parts of my life. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Marry,
ready.
fight, kin. First person, this is a Delta bag check agent who checked my bag right in the nick of time. That's it. This next person, this is a woman who danced her way to the top and the bottom. And the next person, this is a man that married a woman 19 years younger than him. The woman was 17 years old. Who do I want to marry? Who do I want to fight? And who's my kin?
I believe that you want to marry the man who married someone who's 17 years old. You're disgusting Southern trash. So
Okay.
I feel like this is like not even a stretch for you.
It's a status symbol.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a dowry.
I got, it's nice being 36, getting asked to Sadie Hawkins dance, you know?
Yeah.
I bomb beer.
Look,
And then
that's what we call a talent scout in the deep south.
Yeah.
That's what we're going there to high school to scout.
oh,
Wives, mothers.
and I think what was your second you said dance
their
away to the top and the all the way.
I think for me that's the fight.
That's the fight.
Okay.
I can see you being jealous of such things.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to marry the man.
Do you guys think Mary is the bag check or the
I think it's the bag check because and I'm going off of a generalization.
Yeah.
And it's not good. And I don't like this about myself. And I'm upset about it. But just the way your accent plays, it feels like the 17 could be potentially within your family.
Oh, that's kin?
That's kin.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said "oh." It feels like I'm dead wrong, but
I appreciate
You know what?
it.
Switch my vote to Dan.
Okay, so that's kin.
Yeah.
And then who do I want to? I want to fight the woman that danced her way to the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
And marry the Delta back check lady.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're right about the kin.
That back check lady?
Hey, thank you for that save.
Good at what I do.
What's the kin?
My kin is the man that married a woman 19 years younger. The woman was 17. That's my grandma and my grandpa.
I mean, I don't like that I nailed it, but I did.
Out of love and necessity, she was 17. And she told me the last conversation I ever had with her when she was really sick. I think she just wanted to make it clear to everybody that they were in love and that the judge asked if she was okay and really wanted to do this. And she said yes. And then they had 8 more kids. And so her 2 oldest sons are technically her nephews, but she raised them as her boys. And I think they're only 8 or 6 years apart.
Brother and sister.
Well,
no, but this is okay. I've told this story. No, but they're all past at this point.
They're
but
all very bad at typing, so don't worry about
the.
I don't think these inbred rednecks are going to have strong legal representation.
Yeah. The wild thing is, so I guess so. My grandma's older sister passed, and then her daughter passed, and then they were both named Susan, and then my grandma and my grandpa's first daughter, my Aunt Sue Carol, she's great, but she has had a lot of medical problems her whole life. And then my grandma had a niece born and that got the flu really young as a kid named Susan, and she was like mentally handicapped the rest of her life. So now we don't name anyone Susan in our family ever again. Isn't that nuts? Okay, so that's Ken. And then
looks like there's enough suing in their family.
Yeah.
I think that was the start of The Conjuring.
I want to fight the Delta bag check agent because
why she got you.
I know. I was almost at
a little bit of a misdirect here.
I
like
know.
misdirect, smart.
It was a minute before I could. The cutoff was at the bag check, and I got my bag to the line, and it was on the weighing machine. I was like, oh, I made it. And she's going to print out, like type in my thing to get my tag, and she got a paper cut, and then she was like, "Oh, ow!" and steps away, and I'm like, "Yeah, no,
You're having a tremendous.
Bleed later.
Yeah.
Bleed on my bag tag. I don't give a shit. We both have needs, but my needs are greater right now.
Yeah,
Suck it up." And she
your logo's red. It won't even stain it.
She stepped away to feel her pain, and I almost missed my bag check.
You are a dog shit
But
person.
she still gave you the bag check.
She did, but it was nick of time.
How
The
dare
nick
you.
of time.
How dare you?
Okay,
bad.
Tell us the third one, you fucking
Ellen
psycho.
DeGeneres. I want to marry Ellen DeGeneres. She is my person that she's my canceled love. Everybody's a canceled love. Mine is Ellen.
Mine's J.K. Rowling.
You want to know an unpopular?
Yeah, everybody has one.
Yeah.
Everybody has the person that everybody hates, and they're like,
it somehow makes them more endearing. They're so
Aaron Rodgers.
Ornery. Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
This is great. Who's yours? Someone who's canceled. Ryan Adams.
That makes me horny and
no. It was canceled, but you still you can't give them up.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I gave up most of them. Ryan Adams would be. I don't listen to him anymore. But if he comes on, I will. If I hear like My Sweet Carolina, I'm just saying I gotta listen to this fucking song.
Yeah.
You just roll up the windows and then turn it up.
It's like rap. It's like how I feel about rap music when people like what is it? The gag is like people roll up their window when a rap song comes. White people roll up their window when a rap song comes on because they know they're going to say the N-word a lot. Yeah. I do the same thing with canceled folk rock musicians.
Yeah.
Marry, fight, Ken. Okay. This person, when they were given a Christmas gift by me, they pulled out part of it, and that part was like a piece of rope, and they just go, ooh. And they're like, I love it. And then the rest of it was like a hanging basket. The bowls hadn't come out yet. So I was just like, I looked at him and I was like, you fucking dick. Like,
you think I gave you a rope?
No. Yeah, exactly. This person spilled Taco Bell on my mother's urn the night before her funeral.
Okay.
I know who you want to marry.
That's the white trash equivalent of putting coins on their eyes.
Across the sea of sticks.
Yeah. May you eat late night
it's a
even
river
in
of
heaven.
fire sauce, boy. And this person, when I moved to Oregon, I left some of my guitars in Texas, and they're like, "Oh, you'll keep them in my house. It's fine." I go, "Great. I don't have room for them in the car. I just took the one." And then when I came back, they were like, literally looked at me dead, and they were like, "I never had your guitars."
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be Ken or kill. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
fight,
that
sorry.
one's Ken.
Which one?
Guitars is Ken.
Guitars feel like kin.
Guitars feel brotherly.
Why would you be giving this person a gift, and why would they be involved with your mother's urn unless they were family?
Gift, I feel like is.
So I think the first one was Ken.
The strings.
The string and the urn. You gave them a gift.
That was one. Those are two. The urn is separate.
The
person is one thing, and the urn is another thing. Yeah.
Well, then every one of them has Ken.
For Shane?
Kid potential. I don't have any friends. I have competitors.
I would go, if I'm going just based off your stories, I would go marry the first person because that sounds like somebody you're dating and you're offended that they go, you think that I gave you strings as a boyfriend. And then fight Taco Bell and Ken as guitars because you said Texas. Yeah. I know you grew up in Texas.
Yeah, thanks for listening. A year into this podcast. Got some young Daniel.
Ooh, I'm thinking about it, but I do have to say I am leaning towards the exact same answers.
Yeah.
Because I do think the rope thing, while obviously insane, I could see myself being like, so sweet of you that you pretended like you liked that.
Yeah.
What would have been atrocious.
I definitely never felt that way in that moment. Like, I was so offended.
As somebody who has struggled sometimes to receive gifts and not be appalled sometimes by the gifts I have received.
You'll
get a gift,
appalled, but you're trying to fake like.
But I'm
not.
trying to fake it. But I have a couple times not held it.
Yeah.
And so I have tried to be better about that. So I would be very impressed by somebody who can lie that well.
Hold on.
That's nice.
Have you actually looked at somebody after you've pulled out their gift in front of them and been like, I can't believe you've given this to me?
I would never say that. But there was a gift my wife got me last year where I had to go, I love it. Why would you get this for me? And I did have to ask her the meaning of such gift. And she gave me the answer, and it was a sweet answer.
Thought was
there was a thought to it.
It was literally the thought that counts. Kind of thing.
It was a book that was I believe priests it was like a priest motivational book.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know how else to be like, why?
You go, I'm Jewish.
I go, literally in every way, why? But I love it, but why?
Yeah,
and then she did walk me through it, that it was a reference to a thing. I understood how she got there.
Okay.
But it was, I had to be, I couldn't lie and be like, this makes sense.
But you need an explanation.
I've never once said, I love that priest and
so
his
much.
motivations. Why would you get this?
Okay.
And in the moment, I was obviously appalled at the gift.
For sure, absolutely. So pissed off.
Well,
she would know too.
She doesn't
She's
know
your
who
wife.
you are. She doesn't know who she married.
Well, yeah, it's literally, and she. I will say, and Jess has so many, but she is a big swinger with gifts.
Love that.
She does a real A to X jumps.
Yeah, I
She
am
doesn't
too.
go A to B.
Does she have gift anxiety? Like gifting?
Yes, and so
Me
she
too.
goes too far,
Me
and
too.
she'll go to these things where I'm like, how did you get to this?
She's overthought it so
Yes.
much now. Where she's at, it's a world that you don't exist in anymore.
Completely.
Yeah.
And then I have to be like,
And she's almost just like this. Hey, I just need you to fucking like it.
Yes.
So I can move on with my
And that's
life.
the thing.
Jesus Christ.
That's the gift to her.
Yeah.
So
And
Matthew,
then
what do you
do.
think mine was?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever
having a great
posted a
conversation.
joke
Yeah.
and then come back hours later to realize you got a couple words wrong and it didn't make any sense whatsoever, but 3 people still liked it? Like, what the fuck were those 3 people doing? That's what I thought of when you told that gift thing. Or even when you start telling a friend a joke and they start laughing, like, that's not even shut up. That's not the funny part yet. That's just like this. Yeah. That's what I thought of. And I want to fight those people. So that's my fight.
Okay.
I'm going to say fight the gift person because that kind of stupidity needs to be weeded out of this
This is
world.
such a perfect answer for you. As somebody who's slept on a bus with you for 2 weeks. You guys actually nailed it. It was like across the board. You got all 3 people right. Mary was this girl who's is one of my. She's married now. My friend Kara. I used to have a big crush on her, and we were always kind of every once in a while we'd have crushes and stuff. I think, but never happened and wasn't supposed to. But I gave her a Christmas gift, and it was she's very into plants, so I gave her a hanging basket, and she pulled out the ropes. And she just goes, ooh. And I had to be like, there's more in there. And this is her to a T. She's a big programmer at Apple and in Austin actually. And she she'll take me onto campus sometime. We'll go eat lunch and she'll just be like, she knows how bad I am with technology. So she'll be like, so this is the screen and you just touch it and that's how you order food and shit.
Yeah.
But at one point I had the biggest crush on her. Fight is Sean Jordan.
Wait, what was the fight? Was Taco Bell?
Taco Bell
on
urn.
on your mother's urn.
Yeah, like we just reached like there were all these pictures and the urn was on the table. We were just kind of going through all pictures, looking for them for the funeral, right? Mm-hmm. And he just reached across to pick up some food that was on and it just and my little brother goes, "Did you fucking just drop Taco Bell on my mother's urn?" And I literally had to be like, Durham, and he goes, "I'm gonna fucking kill your friend."
Did he know the urn was there, or did he thought it was
it was just like some like a little bit of food fell out of the taco shell. Mm-hmm. Like we weren't being very safe.
That's so funny.
It's fucking so trashy. And then the guitars is my older brother. Okay. Like, yeah.
Did you ever get the guitars back?
Fuck no.
Nice.
Genius.
Yeah, no, like they're like fuck no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Pawn shop.
And a couple of Alvarez's.
By the way, you can feel that a brotherly, like grief, you know, or like a grudge from a mile away.
Oh yeah, if you guys, my brothers are, I love them, but like they try so hard when they come to an event, like a comedy event of mine, you know, like to like not. To be good, to like they know that I go, hey, I'm at work. This is not my show. You need to be a fucking pro. It's a treat and a privilege that you're allowed here. And they'll be like, you understand. And then after about like, I was about to go on stage in Fort Worth. We're doing Dickies Arena, and they had all these like, I gave them all these VIP passes and stuff. They had just pick them up, and then my brother calls me and say, like 15,000 people in my hometown, and I go, what's up? And he goes, how these passes work? And like, also, where should we have parked? Because I was like, I'm literally about to go on stage in front of 16,000 people. I don't need this question. I am at work.
Yes.
And then he goes, cool. And then he came back and they stand there and they go, I will have one beer. It's funny to see them because they're like pretty brash guys. So I would like one beer, yes. And they're like, oh, that's so much for me. And then I know as soon as they go home, they're like, yeah! Like they're hitting their faces with blood and like letting it out.
Yeah, taking shots in the back.
Yeah. It was like, and then my nephew will be. We got to start rap. Yeah,
sorry.
Moving. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
No, you're great.
No, it's on me.
It's on.
It is, but it is your fault, Danny.
Yeah, no. Well, I get in rants.
Let's do the Mary Fat Can.
Okay, hearing it. Okay, I'm pretty confident in my list. This person was the quarterback for my football team. Growing up, and I got the opportunity to be in a room with him once.
Mary.
This person ran an Ironman triathlon. And this other person.
Mary.
I think fight is everything. Like what you said about your youth.
And then wait, what's the other one? And then, and this person has this Uber driver had the greatest immigration story I've ever heard. Thank you for your time.
It's Mary the Iron Man.
I don't think Ken is the Uber driver. I'm just guessing.
Could be. Could be.
But you can. You're not going to be in the room with him just one time.
I'm going to just call it real quick. Marry the Uber driver, fight the quarterback, and I think the Iron Man tries. Like I feel like
that's gotta be
you have a cousin. Yeah. I think like you have a family member that like is an athlete.
You think differently, Matthew?
Marry the Ken. And then
marry the Ken.
Marry the Ken.
That's
Catherine's family. It's a different Catherine's grandpa.
Marry and then fight the Ken.
Marry the Iron Man. Ken the quarterback, and then fight the Uber driver. Yeah. I'm just being a contrarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going with him, or what are you doing? Are we supposed to do it all together?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Ken triathlon, married Uber driver, fight quarterback.
Okay, yeah, you two are right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's the like? What did you say the quarterback?
Gus Frerotte was his name. Gus Frerotte was the quarterback of the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I knew that name. Yeah,
and he tortured me my entire childhood.
Really?
He just was so bad, and I just like, and he was like, I'm sure he's a nice. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's probably a great human.
Hey, hold on. Don't give him that. Like maybe he is a grown-up and adult and who was a prick.
Yeah.
You don't have to give him that. You don't know.
You're right. All I know is this.
And by the way, when he was the quarterback for the Commanders, they had a much different name.
That's all I know.
Yeah, he loved it.
And he did love it. All I know is I saw him in a room and I was like, that's Gus Frerotte. This is the guy who was my quarterback for probably 5 years of my childhood, but during my like biggest years.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, I can't even look at him. I can't look at him. This guy killed me.
Do you think he would have recognized you?
Yeah, he would have been like, "Hey, that's the kid from the stands." But I was like, it was so crazy to like meet the quarterback of your team growing up and be like, "I just hate you."
And then he was the quarterback of your team, your pro team. Like, I mean, I don't know how big. Yeah, like I don't know how big a Commanders fan you are, but that is like
diehard.
Yeah, so like that is that is like a thing where you're like, this fuck gets everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy, Gus Farad.
Yeah. Hey.
No.
We'll get him.
Fight.
Fuck Gus Farad is the name of this episode.
Fuck Gus Farad.
Yeah.
Gus, you might be a good person, but you fucking killed me as a kid.
Yeah, you were.
Dude.
Watch Trump give him a Medal of Freedom. And you bullied Jews in Virginia.
It's Gus Farad Day.
He goes, I wanted a Medal of Freedom from Trump.
Gus Farad does sound like a made-up war general. Like a general.
Oh,
Gus Farad.
He just was
His
a quarterback.
final campaign into the Nairobi.
Gus Farad was actually the man who led the charge.
Kin is the Iron Man.
Nice.
My dad.
Oh, wow.
My dad is
cool.
an Ironman triathlete,
That's
which is
awesome.
like always just a crazy thing
Yeah.
to know and to see that led to me.
Yeah.
Just always a bummer for everyone. We're all disappointed. And then Mary, this Uber driver in Canada, told me the greatest. I was complaining about.
Oh, really?
I was complaining about my travel. I got in the Uber and he was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I'm traveling," and he was like, "Oh," and he tells me a story. He came from somewhere in Africa. But he was like, I wanted to immigrate. I knew I had to get out. And so you would wait. It's like a 6-month process to set up the first meeting. It takes years. Years just to get the meeting. And then they just say no because it's whoever bribes them.
Yeah.
And he was like, so I waited. I did it the right way. And I waited. They said no. They stamped me. I got a no before I even left the room after years of trying. And he goes, and so I wore this yellow sweater. And every day, because I noticed where the guy came in, he would come into his garage in the back. He goes, I waited outside the garage every day. And I just would stand there in my yellow sweater.
Whoa.
And after 6 months, this guy was like, what is your deal? And he was like, I just want you to give me a chance. And he was like, and that led me on the path again. It took him like 5 years, but he wore a yellow sweater every day to get this guy to notice him.
Whoa.
And that's how he was able to immigrate legally to Canada.
So cool.
And now he's raised like a whole family there. And I was like, it was one of those things where like you're in the back of a Uber.
I was on the runway for 35 extra minutes.
It just like shut me up so hard. And I was like, wow, that's just amazing. That's the greatest story I've ever heard.
It's great that you were and I think this speaks to you, in a bad mood, like headspace.
Mm-hmm.
And you were still open to hearing a story that was so positive.
I was emotional getting out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, thank you so much for sharing.
And then you were like 4 stars, so you have something to strive
So you
for.
in Canada?
I was like, could have been faster. Could have been
So
faster.
you're in Canada?
Yeah.
Now, is that why you picked marry him? Because you were like, that's an easier way to get citizenship in Canada than you did it?
That was also right. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta get in on that health insurance.
But I'm such a piece of shit. I hear that story and I'm like, and he didn't notice your yellow top hat or your little monkey either. Such a shitty joke about his story.
That's a great joke.
Thank you.
Matthew, if you would, please.
Matthew, it's your turn.
An internationally famous pop star who's done the Super Bowl halftime show and is married to an equally famous rapper. A guitarist with numerous albums, successful, long career. Singer guitarist, and a high school physics teacher who someone hid their keys in front of me, and I thought it was an inside joke they had, and then I got in trouble the next day because I should have told this teacher where their keys were, and they had to break into their own apartment. And then,
I'm going fight on the last one.
Well, sure.
Marry international pop star.
Well, the first two are tough. Well, they're
actually,
kind of in the same world.
Yeah, because it's actually
they
kind
could
of
be one and the same. One could potentially be married to two.
I want to go the last one's kin.
I kind of like now that I'm rethinking it.
Is somebody in your family in chemistry?
my dad was a chemist.
Yeah.
His family's very smart.
Yeah.
That's the Broussard way.
Yeah.
I'm being purposefully tricky with all this. And, sorry.
I think you want to fight this guitarist.
I think you want to. Yeah.
Actually,
I think you want
to fight first.
Fight the pop star, international pop star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, marry the guitarist, and I think Ken is the teacher.
I'm gonna go that too.
I'm gonna switch the last two.
So what is it?
Go. You're fighting the international pop star. Your kin is the guitarist. And then you marry.
You got this funny way of speaking. I gotta learn how to do it.
You're marrying the person that hid the chemist's keys from?
No, not the person who hid the keys, but the person whose keys were hidden, and then I got in trouble.
Yeah. That's Ken. That's Ken.
What I said? What I said.
Danny's the only person who got anything right. I would marry the physics teacher. Physics teacher was awesome. She was young, attractive, way too cool. She has. I won't out her. She has a lower back tattoo of an atom, of the Bohr's model of the atom. And
this is like your version of what, like
I love her. I love her. I still talk to her online a little bit.
The way I see
your rom-com.
This is
the way I see a woman with a like.
This is if you were to make AI porn.
The way I see a woman smoking with a Daffy Duck tattoo on her tit.
But she was young. She was so young and so attractive that she had a hard time corralling the class. She was kind of new as a teacher, and like, it's hard when they think of you as closer in their age. And I loved her. She was such a great teacher. She was so fun. And then one day she was bending over to get something. I go, "Is that the Bohr's model?" Because I saw the tattoo, and she just turns around aghast, and everyone's staring at her. She goes, "Yeah. You have a lower back tattoo?" And I like ruined her life.
That's my guy. That's my fucking guy.
And then I did everyone's homework for them, so everyone was passing that homework and failing the tests. So she was like, "What's going on? Am I a bad teacher?" And I revealed years later, I'm like, I was kind of sabotaging her efforts. But I loved her, and I made her life a lot harder. Guitarist John Mayer. I'd fight John Mayer.
What, really?
Yeah, I met him once at a roast battle. It was so disappointing.
Famously.
Oh, I saw the great
You
clip
on camera. On that roast battle.
I did,
and you got
Then
him.
afterwards, I talked to him for a second. It was just, man, it was not what I hoped it would be.
I got a John Mayer fight story too.
Yeah?
I was at the Cellar and the band was playing on Monday night.
Oh yeah, they're loud.
And John was there.
They're loud.
John was there
loud.
at the table, right? Hanging out with all the comics. I went downstairs and I was doing my set. It was going, like obviously well. And then upstairs you just heard this insane screaming. And they all treated, and people and everybody looked at me.
They could hear it from downstairs.
Yes,
and that's crazy.
Yeah, and you just heard everybody start screaming, and I go, "I'm going to tell you guys exactly what's going on right now," because they all looked at me. I go, "John Mayer's upstairs. He's about to play guitar," and on fucking cue, you just heard.
Welcome to the real what she said to me.
Yeah, and then I saw two people get up. I was like, "You better sit the fuck down!" And complete freak out. Yeah.
If you go up there to watch him, I will make sure he comes down here to do comedy, and that'll be your punishment.
I do say, like, sometimes on stage I'll be like, if people do stuff like that, like this like hack go-to line, I go like, "Whatever I do to myself later is your fault."
I fight John Mayer, and then what does that leave? Beyonce is technically related to me. You go back 4 generations, she's a Broussard, and any Broussard from Louisiana is very closely related to via Joseph Beausoleil Broussard, the ancestor of all of us.
Take Catherine's mic because she's going to shriek in a second.
Give me your blood. Give me a vial of your blood right now.
Now, how is a Cajun woman black? That's not a fun story.
Yeah.
And you can look it up online.
I'm sure you guys have so much.
It's in her songs.
Yeah.
It's in her songs.
It's in her songs.
You can find out.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back with voicemails.
We're just mere participants.
Everybody, we're back. Katherine farted while everyone was gone. Thanks to our sponsors, Casper.
That's why no one has eyebrows anymore.
We're going to do some voicemails. Thanks for calling in. Here's our first voicemail. What's it called, Keita?
Spelling bee.
Hey, my name's David. Let's go with Jay.
Good line.
My most embarrassing moment from adolescence actually came when I was in 4th grade. There was a spelling bee at my elementary school. I wasn't in it because, anyway, that's a whole nother separate story.
I think I can figure out why you weren't in.
I was sitting in the multi-purpose room, the cafeteria, and the girl I had a crush on, Lisa, was sitting right behind me. We were sitting on the floor, cross-legged, and it was real quiet because it was a spelling bee. And I had to fart, and I was trying to, like, squeeze my butt together so I wouldn't fart and trying to, like, let it out silent. And it, like, I let out a huge fart, and it was really loud. And it felt like it echoed, and everyone in the cafeteria looked right at me like it was, which to this day I'm still like, how the fuck did everyone know that I was the one that farted? But anyway, Lisa was sitting right behind me, and I felt so embarrassed and my face turned red, and this was in 4th grade, but all the way up until like 8th grade, when some people would see me, they'd go, and I get made fun of. And then I got arrested freshman year of high school and got made fun of for a different reason. Anyway, that's my most embarrassing moment.
I love these voicemails, and it makes me feel so much better about my own storytelling skills after I hear these.
That sounds verbatim like, okay, this next time it's his first time doing comedy. And that's exactly what people do on their first time doing comedy because they don't realize it. It's the information's backloaded. You can't just start with the absurd thing and expect that to be But it's very funny. It's like obviously funny, but it's not going to make people laugh in the same way.
That's
Here's my issue with the story. He squeezed his butt cheeks together to not fart as loudly. No, you relax to fart softly.
Your science brain.
Hold on.
At all times.
Hold on.
A soft fart is you went through a relaxed sphincter so it can just... A soft fart, your butthole stays open.
Yeah.
And doesn't make noise. A fart is actually oscillating.
Yeah.
Which is why quiet farts
Can I tell you this right now? Please never do that with your hands again.
Bad is bad? That's a bad fart? It's a loud fart?
Loud, but less smelly because less volume can pass through because it's opening and closing versus a quiet fart is more volume of gas coming out. Smellier. So silent but deadly is like, I think, physically correct. But if you're squeezing it together, that's only going to create more tension.
We are going to put so many graphics on your explanation of this.
I love
this. This is my theory, by the way.
I think every loud fart is like a vibration.
Yes.
So like that makes sense that it would be tight and like yeah. It's like a snare drum. You want it to be like tight. You get a nice like pop out.
I've never been able to. People like I suck it back in. I go. It's coming out. I'm just fighting it. The inevitable, but it's inevitable.
I'll tell you this.
I've never. Some people are like, no, I
suck it back in.
I've been able to hold it. I've never been able to hold it. I'm like, it's a force that won't be stopped.
Are you a bird with no anal sphincter? Is
that a thing?
Maybe.
Are you a bird?
Birds don't have. I don't think they don't control when they poop.
We should have had him in yesterday. We had a taxidermist in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you guys can stop a fart.
Yeah,
for sure. It does do damage on the. It can be uncomfortable.
Can you purposefully do a quiet one if you need to?
I'll tell you a fun fact about Danny.
I would say my batting average is not good, but I can't I've definitely had some squeakers.
Can I say to brag a little bit? We'll get to you. I'm so sorry. I can do a quiet fart, but you'll physically see me. Like
you
prepare.
Do a leg lift. Yeah.
I need to actually get. I can't do it sitting here. Do it. You would see me squirming into the correct position.
Yeah.
So you have to obviously squirm, but you can do it quiet.
Hey, Keita, what kind of computer is that?
Even then, I don't even think I'd be that graceful.
Yeah.
I'd have to let me just check my phone real quick.
Yeah. Or start to get offended about something.
Oh, I'm gonna get up and you know what I'll say.
That. Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, sorry, Danny.
Fun fact about Danny. Absolutely despise this conversation.
You don't like fart humor?
Hate it.
You really
hate
don't?
it.
Some people hate it.
We have in my house a no discussion policy of such things.
Really?
Hate it. Grosses me out.
Look behind you.
I won't even look.
Look to your right.
Dogs I've gotten accustomed to, but we do not discuss that in my house.
Pee-pee?
None of it.
My dad was
We don't discuss such things. No bodily functions in my house, nothing.
I think it's the most fun thing.
Most people do. It's not fun. When I started dating my wife and I was like, here's a not fun thing about me. But she goes,
what a treat. What a hot day. Here's a not fun thing about me.
Here's a not fun thing about me.
By the time I met my wife, I had dated enough that I was very much I'm going to just let you know. I was his storytelling. I'm I'm going to front load this thing with everything you're not going to like.
Yeah, I do that on dates now too. I go, it's pretty good. I know it looks interesting, but it's just pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not where you want it. Where I want it to be, so it's definitely not going to be where you think it should be.
I got some hard opinions, and they're hard to change.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Rooting for you.
Yeah.
My brother would call that the big step, the next step in a relationship.
Disgusting.
Because he was it wasn't marriage, it wasn't moving in together. He was like, when you're dating somebody and then you can both equally talk about poop.
No.
And be very comfortable with it and have your own experience conversation about poop, because that's when you've leveled up.
I can do it when we're laughing.
We can talk, but we can't fart. Laura and I don't fart in front of each other. I still feel embarrassed if I accidentally do.
Well,
if she does in front of you, are you grossed out?
She's never done it in front of me.
Okay.
Maybe once or twice.
You go home and Laura just stands up for 1 second.
Laura goes, "What did you mean by that?"
I had an ex-girlfriend who would pee in the shower.
Disgusting.
I did that.
Shocker. And I would just be like, I fucking hate that you do this.
While you were in there?
Are you in a real? Are you in? Well,
were you in the shower with
no,
her?
but I just hated
in the shower
it
in a relationship. Last
pee
week.
in the shower.
We both pee in the shower together.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That is a level of intimacy.
That's not intimate.
That's the most basic primal. We're both peeing in the shower and then both putting soap on our bodies and on the ground. Absolutely immediately cleaning it. The only thing I think is gross is using soap for your body and your hands and your face for your butthole.
Butthole?
That is gross.
No, I don't shit in the shower.
It feels like it's not far off.
Yeah, I will be honest. I'm with you on that, Daniel, 100%.
From peeing?
Have you seen The Worst Person on Earth?
What?
Have you seen The Worst Person on Earth?
Yeah, wait, no, I'm thinking of Last Man on Earth.
Danish is a Danish movie. It's incredible.
Oh yeah,
incredible.
with that beautiful actress, and she becomes a photographer and does all that. Yeah, it's a really good film. Yeah,
there's that scene where she's not cheating, but she's not cheating.
Yeah,
and they're in a bathroom together, and she was like, "What's the most intimate thing we can do that's not sex?" And she pees in front of him, or she's just peeing, and he's just sitting in the bathroom with her, and at the end she farts. And the scene all comes off as weirdly cute. You watch the movie. It's
Danny's face.
So
I remember liking that movie. It also broke my heart. That movie
breaks your heart. It's a fantastic piece of film. But that I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite pee fart scene in any movie.
Let's do one. Let's move off the.
Do we have one more?
The butt queefing.
Get it off this disgusting.
I don't know. Do we have to?
Topic.
Okay, let's do one more. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's okay.
Do you see this poster over here? This pink
Hi,
one?
this is Van Thornton from Atlanta, Georgia. I am a huge fan, and I cannot believe I'm about to tell this story.
He's from outside of Atlanta.
So many years ago, I was playing in a group, and we won a competition, a band competition. I think we got $50, and I had a prom date. It was on Friday night, and Saturday was prom.
This guy talks so fun.
So we went on Friday night,
This
got
sounds like
$50, went out drinking. Somebody said, come play at our house, and it literally was for nothing. So the next day was prom. And instead of going to the prom with my date, I went by her house and gave her $50. She was dressed and ready to go and told her to have a good time and that I would not be able to go because I had a gig. Mind you, the gig paid $0. So that's my stupid prom date.
Love him.
From the 70s.
Good story.
Amazing.
Good story because you didn't see where it was going.
Yeah.
And by the time you did, you're like, no
I say
fucking way.
my biggest problem with this, just to get it out of the way, is like that he went by her house and gave her $50. Like he could have just been an asshole and like, he stood me up on prom.
Mm-hmm.
But she was never going to be like, he never gave me $50.
Yeah.
There was like a thing you didn't have to
Could
do.
have at least given me $50.
Yeah. 50 Confederate bucks by the accent.
I mean, listen, the human in me, not great. The comic in me, understanding.
Got a segment.
I love that you do not see them as one of them is
No, I like that story.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I get it. I think another fun thing about being married to a comic is you do just constantly have to be like that thing we've planned that we're excited about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will now be throwing a wrench into that plan.
Yeah. That's I had a few of those. Like I remember I was on the verge of breaking up with my last serious girlfriend. And she goes, I got invited to a wedding in Costa Rica. You have to come with me. And I was like, I can't. I have a gig in Wilmington. And she was just like, it's always like this. And I was like, I told you it'd be like this. I just didn't want to do anything with her anymore. Yeah. And I was like,
you signed up for this.
Yes. I haven't changed anything.
Yep.
And she was like, I know, but you should change things. And I was like, whatever. We're through. And then she screamed at me for an hour, and she went to Costa Rica.
It's really a great place. the easiest get out of anything card too.
It is
you
like
having a gig.
What? Having a gig.
It is like a
gig.
It is
Make
like
up a gig.
It is the fake. We can't. Our kid's sick, or we had to get back for this.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's gonna be sick. That's my favorite part about having kids. Is gonna be just like
Yeah.
I don't feel like going, and here's an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have kids at a gig.
Yeah. Like I bring my kids. No, I feel like given his accent, I think, and everything about that story, he is her fuck, marry, and Ken.
we're going out on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broussard
He's
with the
good at what he does.
Yeah, this was so fun. Thank you
guys for making the time.
Can
Thank
you
you so much for
can you plug your plugs?
Oh yeah, we have a podcast together called Jolly Brew. That's
We just started
hopefully
it.
out now.
This
Yeah.
is so perfect. I
What
love
is this?
just the you two on a. Can I take a picture?
Two
of you two on a
Jews. We
couch?
talk every day
This is so
and just
perfect.
bitch all the time
Yeah.
anyway. So
We
we
just
should just
decided-
record this.
Just record it.
Yeah.
It is the laziest podcast that I think made in quite some time, and I think that because of that we will flourish.
Yeah, I think like that is that does seem to be the model.
I am just like, you know what? Let's just record our conversation once a week.
And we're on the
'Cause
same
we-
page. You
'cause
know,
we
there's
just
no
end up-
visionary.
You just do an
You
audio
guys are
or
the
zooming.
same and opposite at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is so fun to watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I joke that we have our vessels were switched, and I should be in his body and he should be in
Yeah.
mine.
Yes.
He's
I
a
can see
big
that.
jock and bully, and then I'm the weird.
my heart.
I'm the weird. Yeah.
My heart, like I watch sports, is what he means by job.
Jolly
Okay,
Boys.
gotcha,
and
gotcha.
it comes out
Yeah.
at what day of the week? And
And
Not
I do
even sure
fart
yet.
physics.
Okay.
I think
You
Wednesdays
do.
or Thursdays.
we'll look for it and plug your handles and socials, please, and dates.
At Monday Punday, I'm in. When does this come out?
It's a bit. I would go with website
Okay.
like calendar dates.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try.
Oh yeah, Monday Punday on all platforms, and then I'm going to be in like Los Angeles and in Houston and
Okay.
Dallas and a lot of great
Yeah.
places. Yeah, everywhere.
There's a pun that you sent me. I still can't figure out though. So we need to.
Shocker.
We need to.
Oh yeah. You can follow me at Danny Jolles on all social media. You can catch me in all sorts of things on TV, and also please come see me on the road. And lastly, I like to say this in all podcasts: stand-up comedy is like hockey. It is fun to watch on TV, but it's so much better in person. Please look up your local comedy club and just go see a comic. Make sure you can find 10 minutes uninterrupted of them doing material, and then just buy a ticket and go see live stand-up comedy.
Hey.
You'll never stop going.
Do you
Good,
mind if
thank
we
you.
take that announcement and put it at the end of our episodes?
Please, every
Okay.
time.
Okay, thank
Please.
you.
Thank
Keep
you.
it crispy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete. I love Pete. All right. I'm Shane Torres. You know where to find me, shanescomedian.com, www.punchup.live/Shane Torres for the tickets. Shane Torres on all platforms. And that's it, guys. Key to cut it here. We don't need to.
I'm Katherine Blanford. You can find all my dates at katherineblanford.com and on socials. Toodles! They're eating